We're on a journey to platinum as many games as I can, leading up to the hardest known game to acquire a platinum for. But for today, we're taking a trip down memory lane and platinuming. Now I know I platinumed this game as a part of a challenge, but this is one of my favorite games, so I had to make its own video. Bully or Canis Cadem Edit, depending on which region you are in, is a 2006 Rockstar game released 2 years after GTA San Andreas. Bully was basically GTA but set in a school and dialed down in terms of violence. You used various non-lethal weapons like marbles, stink bombs, fireworks, slingshots, and had a bike and skateboard for transport. This game was just ridiculously fun. Just before we get started, if you guys do enjoy the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It'll just help the video get some traction and show it to more people. Alright, let's get into the platinum journey. I got smacked in the face with nostalgia as soon as I started the game with that memorable Bully theme.
Jimmy, please say something.
It's bringing back so many memories. I still love this game.
15 seconds in and I was already being an absolute menace. I was having so much fun I had to take a mid-sesh snack break. Seriously though, does anybody else here absolutely love the soundtrack of this game? Every song that came on was like an instant dose of happiness. I mean, I know it's nostalgia, but it really does hit the feels because this game was in a time where I'd come home from school and sit down and just play with no other obligations or worries. No responsibility, stress, no financial struggle, work, nothing. Just me and the game. Just being an absolute menace at Bullworth Academy and loving every second of it. Ah, the good old days. What the f am I doing? This is a platinum video. So I started off playing the story and not really focusing on trophies or anything, but just completing the game and enjoying it. After a fair bit of f***ing around, we finally unlocked our first trophy for completing 3 classes.
Look at that first trophy.
Then I reached one of my favorite bits in the game, which was Halloween. Shortly after Halloween, we beat the shit out of Russell and complete chapter 1. Few minutes into chapter 2 and we unlocked this trophy for completing 6 classes. Then I started to feel a little bit lonely, so I decided to go on a date.
One day I want to fight a...
Oh, one day I want to fight a gorilla.
Going on a date wearing this shit?
Yeah!
No!
You ran out of balls!
This is f***ing impossible! While having a blast at the carnival, I unlock another trophy here for staying out during curfew for 5 hours. Didn't take too long to complete chapter 2 and unlock the relevant trophies for it.
Sweet, sophomore chapter 2, I'm assuming you finished? Yes. Oh, another one, popularity contest.
Okay, we're on to chapter 3. Just a side note though, before we continue, does anybody remember how unhinged this game actually was? There's a mission here to go and collect panties and give them to this teacher. This is fucking crazy. There's no way any games that come out now would get away with this type of stuff.
I hope these are worth all the trouble I just went through.
Yes, thanks for this laundry. Here's some money for your troubles.
Anyways, moving on, we unlocked Helping Hand for completing 10 errand missions, and at this point it was Christmas in-game and my god, I forgot how dog shit it looked. I swear it must have been running at like 10 frames per second and it was making me nauseous as fuck. Anyways, I decided to go and work on getting the high score on all the arcade games to unlock Jill Nebula. Then shortly after, unlocked this trophy for being a dick. Then went on to attempt to complete chapter 3, but got absolutely bashed by Johnny. So I restarted and took out my entire years of frustrations on him. On to chapter 4, and the first thing I do is walk this girl back to her dorm. When holding hands and escorting someone, you can only walk, and because of this it took 3 to 4 business days to walk this girl back to her dorm. After that, I proceeded to do the most boring shit I have done in this game yet, which was to break 300 bottles in the shooting gallery. While there, I also did the go-kart carnival races and got the trophy for that. Now, after finishing chapter 4, we were on to the last chapter of the game. We continued focusing on the story and just finishing the last few missions of the game.
Stop it. Dead. There we go, graduate. That is the story mode completed.
Alright, so we've finished the story, but there's still a whole bunch of miscellaneous trophies left. I got straight to the grind trying to knock out as many miscellaneous trophies and completing as many challenges as I could.
Trophies.
Just like mine.
What the f*** in there? Dude, what? Dude, my guy just died.
What? Get up! My guy's dead.
For good measure. Oh, sorry, bud. These games always make me nervous because of the fact that you can't save anytime and there's no autosave. So if you don't go to a save point and you've done so much progress and something happens to the game, it glitches or it crashes, you're screwed. You have to restart basically on your last save file. I end up going back and saving after every little thing I do just because I don't want to risk having to do too much again because I know that'll make me lose a lot of time. Actually, can I borrow this?
Give me that.
Oh, that's awesome. How good is that? My God, that is a scary run.
What are you doing?
Let's be friends.
Was that, bro?
Watcher.
After I finished all the miscellaneous trophies, I still had a fair few activities left to do. So the activities did get a little tedious, especially the bike races, because there was a fair few of them. We did all the go-kart races and went on to mowing the grass for a while, delivering papers, and we did more bike races. Now, there's a trophy for collecting all in-game trophies, which these are displayed in your room. This trophy is called Kleptomania. Now, with the bike races, there isn't a real way to track which you've completed unless you go to the actual location and see if there's a tick on the poster indicating that you've completed it. After being sure I've done every single bike race, I was missing one, and I could not figure out which I was missing. There's a bike race which apparently unlocks only when you've completed all other bike races, and it's at the actual school. I finished that race, but it was indicating that I was still missing one bike race, which made me think that the game somehow glitched on me and I might have been locked out of getting the platinum because it didn't register one of the races properly.
It may have glitched us from getting the platinum. And I think the only way to get the platinum now is to do everything all over again. And I'm not doing that. I went back and forth between all the race locations and I could not figure out what was going on. I saved the game, restarted, and then I somehow came across one race that I missed. It is a pretty old game, so like I'm not surprised if it did somehow glitch. But yeah, there's definitely some like funny business going on. I can't work it out. I can't work out what's missing and why some of the things are not spawning where they're meant to. Damn you, I was actually really kind of happy to get the platinum for this game, to be honest. But... oh, yes. Okay.
I'm not sure how, but either way, I completed the race, but still nothing. I wasn't getting the Kleptomania trophy, and I had finished every activity and every race, so I really could not work this out. I went back and completed another level of the paper route missions because for some reason I had a feeling that there was more than 4 levels that I had completed, and it doesn't give you an indication of what's missing or what was needed to do. So I just had a feeling and I went back and did one more level, and well, this happened.
No. I did not do anything. We have to go back to Jimmy's room. Maybe if this doesn't unlock now, then yeah, we're done. Fingers crossed, I'm hoping. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God for that. I was genuinely worried. Okay, it was the paper route. I stopped at level 4 of paper route because in one of the guides I was looking at, it said there was 4 levels of paper route. So I finished the 4th level and I was like, okay, that's done.
At this point, there was only a few trophies left to get the platinum, mainly to do with traveling a certain amount of distance on your skateboard, bike, and on foot. These 3 trophies took a little bit of grinding after completing mostly everything. While working on those, I also unlocked Mama's Boy, which was completing 30 errands, and the wheel deal for doing 200 wheelies.
Why must people live?
I had one more trophy left, and that was accumulating 160,000 trouble points. To give you an idea how much this was, I had completed the entire game, including all side missions and activities, and I was only on 81,000 points.
Oh, here we go. Trouble points accumulated.
81,000, I have taken 160,000 trouble points. Literally halfway after doing the entire game. So I sat down on this tree and shot people with a slingshot for an hour straight.
Come on, damn it, hurry up. Oh. Oh my gosh. There we go, a valedictorian. Bully is complete. Still love the game, still very nostalgic. Visiting the game after 18 years. Still holds up, it's not too bad, honestly.
And there it is, the platinum for Bully. Bully took roughly 17 hours to platinum, which actually really surprised me. I remember this taking forever when I first played it. I actually wish it was longer, and honestly, I hope Rockstar would revisit this game to remaster it like they did with the GTA Definitive Editions. This remains to be one of my favorite games, and coming back after all those years was a nice trip down memory lane. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing for more upcoming platinum runs and challenges. I also just turned on memberships for anyone that wants to support the channel, but honestly, just subscribing and being a part of the community is enough. Thanks again, guys, and see you in the next one.